God's advice today. God is sending many signs, but it seems like you are ignoring all of them. So please do not ignore this video, as it is a message from God's heart to bless your life today. Before we continue, please leave your like so that more people can be reached by this message, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell to receive more videos like this. Don't ignore this video and stay until the end. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and the second best manifestation offer in the world. God said, "My child, listen to me carefully. What I have prepared for you surpasses the boundaries of human logic and even challenges the boldest dreams of your heart. My thoughts about your life are higher than yours, and the paths I have laid out are secure, even though they may now seem shrouded in mist. There is not a single detail outside of my control. I am acting with absolute precision, for I am the God who sees beyond the visible, who shapes the invisible, and who sustains the impossible. Today, I pour out upon you a peace that withstands the most violent storms and a joy that blooms even in deserts. Are you seeking a deep spiritual change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week, while blessings pour upon you daily. All of this begins with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take toward this journey not only benefits you but also supports our channel and the dedicated team that brings this valuable content to you. Do not wait any longer to start this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and begin your path toward a fuller and more abundant life. My promises are not based on circumstances but on the solidity of my eternal faithfulness. Everything that is mine in you remains, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can be taken out of my hands. You are an heir to the promise, a bearer of my light, and chosen to reveal glory in the midst of darkness. Trust, what I have planted in your soul will bear fruit, because no word that comes from my mouth returns empty. How great are your works, O Lord! Your thoughts are very deep. Psalm 92 verse 5. I do not fail. I am. And I am with you. Comment, God's love is my refuge in difficult days. Receive these blessings with responsibility and maturity, for they were not given to be kept as hidden treasures but to be shared with generosity, compassion, and purpose. The joy that I pour out on you is not just a momentary relief, but a force that transforms your vision, your path, and the way you live. It must blossom within you, radiating light in your thoughts, words, and actions, until it becomes the energy that moves your faith and hope. Now, I bless your mind with clarity and wisdom, and what once seemed confusing will begin to make sense. Do not fear the questions that still have no answers, for even doubt is an invitation to go deeper, a push toward discovery, a stimulus for intimacy with me. I am the God who answers at the perfect time, and even when the silence seems long, it is in that silence that I teach you to walk with confidence, even without seeing everything clearly. Every uncertainty carries within it the potential for future revelation. Trust the process, the journey, the steps I take with you. Your life is being carefully guided by my hands, and no part of this journey escapes my gaze, filled with tenderness and purpose. Comment, I believe that the miracle I am waiting for is very close. Even when life tries to steal your peace, your joy, or your purpose, I will surround you with my invisible care. My presence is not just company, it is a shield. I protect your home when no one sees, guard your heart when everything seems to fall apart, and keep intact the purpose I have set for you, even in the face of opposing winds. My strength is discreet, but effective. It is not noisy like the promises of the world, but it transforms with depth. Every silent gesture of love, every prayer made with tears, every gratitude whispered in the midst of pain, activates my movement with power. I see your faithfulness behind the scenes, your renunciation in hidden moments, your hope that refuses to die. Nothing escapes my sight. I honor your simple faith, your confident step toward the invisible. The world may not understand your choices, but I understand each one of them. And what I see, I reward with generosity. No act of true love is lost. No forgiveness granted goes unnoticed. All of this echoes eternally in my heart. The steps of a man are established by the Lord. When he delights in his way, though he may stumble, he will not fall, for the Lord upholds him with his hand. Psalm 37 verses 23 and 24. Comment: I trust God for healing and peace. While many speak beautiful words with their lips but live with their hearts distant, I search the most hidden thoughts and see beyond appearances. Nothing escapes me. It is not the eloquent speeches that touch my heart, but the purity of your interior. You are different. Not because of perfection, for I do not seek the perfect, but because of the sincerity with which you give me each weakness, each attempt, each thought. Inside you, there is a space that has not been corrupted by the world. There, even amid struggles and silences, the flame of faith still burns. And it is in that place that I reveal myself with greater intensity, because I know that you seek me even when you are tired. I called you not to live by appearances, but to be a reflection of my faithfulness, not with lofty speeches, but with simple actions that shine even in the darkest nights. You are a lighthouse in the fog, a lamp that does not go out with the wind of criticism or the storms of rejection. Ignore the harsh words that try to question your worth. Ignore the looks that judge you without knowing the weight you carry. I know your journey. I have seen your struggles. With me as your foundation, you will scale mountains, break old cycles that try to imprison you, and dissipate the shadows of loneliness with the light of my presence within you. Keep going, child. Even when the road seems narrow, you are doing well. I am leading you. Did you know that there is a powerful method to manifest money? This technique can transform your beliefs about reality on the deepest level of the subconscious mind and has literally changed my life. We would like to invite you to experience this amazing technique. We believe that when you trust that God wants to manifest in your life, you gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each of us in unique and wonderful ways. Therefore, be open and confident as you seek His blessings and divine guidance, believing that He has a special plan for you. To support our channel and the team that works hard to bring this valuable content, we ask that you consider purchasing our product. Simply click the link in the first comment to see how this technique can work for you too. Your purchase will not only help you manifest the life you desire, but it will also allow us to continue sharing inspiring and transformative messages with more people. We appreciate your support and trust. Do not feel that you need to explain your pain to everyone. There are wounds that only I understand. There are sufferings that cannot be put into words, but they fit perfectly in my hands. When the burden feels too heavy, don't try to carry it alone. Just call out to me, even in a whisper, even in silence. I will be there, ready to embrace you calmly and wrap you in my arms. I saw every act of love you showed that was ignored. I saw when you gave yourself entirely to someone and received silence in return. I saw every sacrifice, every care you offered without being noticed. I was there when you cried without being seen, when you remained faithful even though you were forgotten, when you endured pains that many cannot even imagine. Every tear of yours is precious to me. No sacrifice has gone unnoticed. Everything is recorded before the heavens. These moments are what write a story that the angels celebrate. And that's why today I send you again, but this time with healing in your hands and a new purpose in your heart. Go and listen to 3 wounded hearts, not in haste, but with compassion. Your listening will be like balm. The words I place on your lips will touch where no one else could reach. You will be a bridge between pain and comfort, between despair and hope. The peace that will flow from you will not be yours, it will be my living presence. You are an instrument of heaven, even if you often feel small. Now, lift your eyes. Let your vision go beyond your circumstances. What is coming is not a continuation of old pain, but the beginning of a new time. A time nourished by the certainty that my care for you is constant, day by day. Leave behind what hurt, what was unjust, what seemed to be love but only brought confusion. Free your heart from frustration and make room for hope to blossom again. I renew all things. And it is in this act of trust that new beginnings are born. Surrender your days, your thoughts, your decisions to me. I will be with you in every storm, as a shield that never breaks, as a refuge that never closes. Goodness will surround you, strength will sustain you, and joy will return to fill the spaces that are empty today. And if at any moment you stumble or doubt, do not be ashamed, I will be there, with arms open, ready to lift you up. No battle will be too great for us together. With every challenge, you will see more of me. I will open your eyes so that you can see my actions even in the small things. And when the lies of the world try to confuse you, my truth will be your light, your compass, your certainty. I am your God. I have chosen you. I protect you. And I will never, never ever, leave you. In the most challenging moments, when the weight of circumstances feels overwhelming, I am the constant presence that never leaves. When you feel alone, know that I am closer than you think. My peace invades your heart with the gentleness of a breeze at dawn, calming the internal storms. Sometimes, you may not notice, but even in the moments of greatest distress, my presence is felt in a silent but powerful way. I am not distant, watching from afar, but I am right beside you, ready to guide you, support you, and strengthen you on your journey. The journey you are on is full of moments of reflection and growth. And although you encounter shadows and difficulties along the way, remember that every challenge is an opportunity to develop a quiet trust, a trust that is born from the certainty that you are not alone. Even when the plan you imagine for your life does not come to fruition, do not give in to bitterness. Instead, offer me a moment of silence, a moment where your words fail, but your faith remains. In the most difficult moments, when the weight of circumstances seems overwhelming, I am the constant presence that never leaves. There are times when you feel worn out and tired, and doubt begins to whisper in your ears. When that happens, remember, I am with you. I will never abandon you. My presence does not change with the seasons or with the winds that blow in your life. I am constant, the solid rock upon which you can build your life. Even when you feel lost or when tomorrow seems uncertain, I am here, ready to offer you the peace that surpasses all understanding. Let me be your refuge, your safe haven. When the winds of adversity blow, find a moment of stillness, breathe deeply, and allow my peace to calm the storms within you. Life is made up of highs and lows, and when you feel weak or impatient, do not feel condemned. I do not see your failures with eyes of judgment, but with understanding. When you feel that you haven't met your own expectations, remember that there is no condemnation in my gaze. Instead, I extend my hand, ready to lift you up. Every failure, every mistake, does not erase your value before me. On the contrary, they are the lessons that make your journey stronger. Do not let the fear of failure stop you from moving forward. Even in your weaknesses, you are growing. I am by your side, guiding you back to the path of trust and faith. In every moment of struggle, I invite you to rest in the certainty that you do not carry your burden alone. When you feel overwhelmed, when the shadows seem too long, remember that I have already paid the price for every weight you carry. There is nothing you need to face that I haven't faced before you. And for that reason, I will always be by your side, waiting patiently as you find your strength again. With every step, you are strengthened not only by your own strength but by my continuous presence. No matter how deep your afflictions may be, my grace is more than enough to sustain you. I am not a distant being, far from you, merely observing from an elevated position. I am the God who is with you, in every breath, every step, every movement. My presence is more intimate than you can perceive, more constant than you can imagine. I am closer to you than anyone else. Even in the moments when you feel alone, I am there, ready to listen to you, to give you direction, and to share life with you. My words are not long and impersonal, they are direct, personal, and filled with love. I am by your side not as a spectator, but as your guide, your friend, the one who knows you deeply and values you beyond measure. Every day, my love and guidance are revealed in the little things. I do not ask for great feats from you, but for a willing heart. The simple act of caring for your family, being just and kind to others, working with diligence and truth, this is what pleases me. It is in these moments of paying attention to the little things that you draw closer to me, reflecting my character and spreading the light of my love. I see what others do not see. And through you, I transform even the simplest gestures into something meaningful. With every smile, every sincere word, every moment of kindness, you are fulfilling your greater purpose. I call you to a path where courage and hope intertwine, where the strength that comes from within you is fed by my constant presence. In the midst of life's challenges, you may feel that your strength is running out, that the weight of the circumstances is too much to bear. But know that you are not alone. I, who am your rock, your fortress, am with you. With every step, with every difficulty, I will be by your side, guiding you, sustaining you. I do not change, and my promises remain firm. In moments when words of encouragement seem distant, simply turn to me, and I will respond with love, with words that refresh your spirit. There is no place where you are that I cannot reach. There is no struggle you face without me by your side, ready to give you what you need to keep going. Remember those first souls who walked a path of faith, those who faced imprisonment, rejection, suffering, yet never lost hope. They were gathered, in silence, in a secluded place, waiting expectantly for the power I had promised to pour upon them. And when I filled them with the strength of the Holy Spirit, a courage beyond human understanding enveloped them. They followed without wavering, not because they were immune to fear, but because the certainty of my presence in their lives was stronger than any challenge. Likewise, you, my dear child, can also find that strength. When fear seems greater than your faith, seek in my heart the trust you need. My words are life. They do not fail to reveal the truths that heal, restore, and set free. When you feel lost, distressed, when words seem scarce and peace seems distant, I am there, ready to give you comfort. The peace I offer is not the peace that the world gives. It is not a fleeting peace, dependent on circumstances. My peace transcends any situation. It is a constant shelter where you can rest your soul. I know that the internal struggles, fears, and doubts can be overwhelming, but I speak to you today. Do not give up. I am here, listening to your prayers, knowing your anxieties, and responding with words of comfort and encouragement. When the storm is great, listen to my voice, which calms the winds. Do not fear, for the power that resides in you is greater than any external storm. I know how hard waiting can be. Often, you find yourself longing for an immediate answer, a quick relief from suffering. But there is beauty in waiting. Waiting, when guided by my hand, strengthens your faith, sharpens your vision, and prepares the ground for action. I understand that time can be an obstacle when the pain is intense and the way seems long. However, know that every passing day, every moment of waiting, is a time when your spirit is being renewed. I am faithful to fulfill what I have promised, and in my time, everything will be restored. In waiting, you are not just passively awaiting, you are being strengthened. I am working behind the scenes, shaping your life for something even greater. Trust in this. Have you ever felt my presence in your life in a deep way, like a gentle touch on your heart? That touch is not something distant or impersonal, but it is a caress that brings life, that calms, and that brings clarity. I make myself present in every moment of your journey. When you feel alone, I am with you. When tears fall, I count them, and I am there, ready to wipe them away. My presence is not something that comes and goes, it is constant, uninterrupted. I dwell within you, and you will never be forsaken. When you call, I will answer. There is nothing that can separate you from my love. It is eternal, unchanging, and always within your reach. Every day, every difficulty, is an opportunity to strengthen your trust in me. I know that the battles are real and that sometimes you feel weak in facing them. But, my child, I am your strength. When you cannot see the end of the tunnel, remember that I am the light that illuminates your way. Trusting in my faithfulness is what keeps you steady. I never fail you. Even when the world around you is shaking, I am in you, sustaining you, and no evil can prevail against my love. Always remember that while challenges are inevitable, victory has already been won on the cross. You are more than a conqueror in me. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If you liked it, please write Amen and share this message with someone who also needs to hear it. I invite you to click on the first comment where you will find a special prayer and the second best manifestation offer in the world. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.